Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. I'm here with a quick tour of the Argo Mole. It is available in 3.8 PTU at the moment for, I think, Eva Carty and some devs are flying it around. So I've got access to it. It's going to be going on sale when 3.8 goes live, and 3.8 could go live within the next couple of days, sort of thing. That's the idea. The ship will be on sale. I'm not sure if it's going to be accessible in-game for in-game funds straight away, but I would expect it to be. I noticed that the current listing in-game for its SCU capabilities, it's supposed to have twice the SCU of the Prospector, which I think would make it have 64 SCU, basically 8 of the saddlebags, rather than 4 of the saddlebags that the Prospector has. However, it's currently listed as having 69 SCU. Not sure if joke, mistake, or if you can carry an extra 5 SCU on the actual ship. But I really like the Mole. It's got these 3 mining lasers in individual sealed cabs, which extend from the ship and have quite a large range of sort of like angular use. For the mining laser, it's got size 2 mining lasers, which are significantly better than the size 1 ones that the Prospector has. And it's got these shields which protect the ship as well, sort of like protect the cabs before they extend. So you've got one of the mining cabs here, one of the mining cabs on the other side, one at the bottom front, and then at the top you've got a pilot and co-pilot seat, again in a sealed cab. Let's go into the ship in a second. Let's have a quick walk around. So it's a reasonably large ship. Sort of like moving on to almost medium-sized, I would say. Yeah, it's a medium-sized ship. And we've got the sort of rear thruster array here, which goes into an X formation when it transforms from landing to landed mode. Or landing to flight mode, as it were. To get in, we want to go in the little lifty bay, which is here in the center. Now, how do I... Here we go. Lift should come down. And we'll have a quick tour of the ship. It is split across 2 levels, but also the bottom level is in 2 sections as well. So we've got one of the sort of like component rooms here. I thought maybe you could store some cargo here. Even if it's not sort of like properly stored. Just sort of like chuck it on the floor. Got sort of space for it. And then you've got your engineering sort of section with your jump drive and some of your components as well. But not all of the components. A lot more of the components are upstairs. Here on the left and right of the ship, on the port and starboard, we have the 2 mining cabs. So like... They split off into their own bulkheads. And then you've got storage here, which I'm assuming is for a suit. Like a jumpsuit. Flight suit, as it were. And then it goes into another little section. Again, behind a bulkhead with your mining cab. And let us get into the seat, and you can see what happens when we get into the seat. So, the armor comes up, the shield that was previously there. The arm comes down, and the cab comes out. And then the camera's going to move when I do this, but you can see it's sort of like... You can wiggle the arm up and down, and left and right. However, it's not the best showing of that, but it's basically got an extended range now. It's got quite a good angular sort of... Let's show you like this. It's got quite a good angular motion. But it can't go up very much, though. So that's as far as it will go up. So it is not meant to mine things that are above it, but below it or at the same level as it. And it's got fracture mode and extraction mode. And you'll see at the top of the screen what my actual beam is doing. Fracture mode, it goes small. Extraction mode, it goes big. It's effectively a tractor beam in extraction mode. But yeah, it hasn't got much up in its angular sort of like motion. To sort of bear that in mind. But the rest of the motion is huge. Look at that. That is 180 degrees of motion in the front. Whee! But I really like the sort of like mining aspect of this ship. And you can outfit these with different mining heads as well if you want. Let's go and get out of the chair. At the moment, this sort of animation snaps back when you leave the seat, but I suspect it will go into a more smooth motion in the future. So let's get out. And obviously on the other side is exactly the same. I like the fact that this is all sealed off. Probably want to close those doors behind you. So yeah, on the other side, exactly the same. We've got another mining cab. But here we have a... I was going to call it an elevator. A ladder. Oh, was the ladder broken? No, I had to jump up it though. No worries. Oh, so one of the other things I should mention is typically you have to turn on those... they've got to power on those mining cabs. In the top right, holding F, power on. So we've come up this ladder. And we've come into this little sealed off room again. And there's just loads of little bulkheads that seal off everything. So that was the sort of like bottom level of the ship. And we're now on the top deck. And we've come into the mess hall and kitchenette. If we go to the back of the ship, we'll go to the bunk bed area. So there is room for 4 crew to sleep in this ship. We've got those bunk beds, 4 crew. However, there is stations for 5 crew. We've got the 3 mining. Get the toilet out. No, no! Let me toilet! There we go. That's better. Perfect. So we've got the 3 mining lasers, which are all individual manned. And then we've got a pilot and co-pilot in the top cab, which we'll come to in a second. Nice little area for eating. And then we've got the sort of like components section. So we've got components here that you can have access to. And then it moves into the, I'm assuming, fuel and hydraulics / pneumatics section. There is like a screen here, which I suspect will be a station for monitoring in the future. This is all sort of like gas equipment. Which I'm assuming is all things for either the operation of the quantum drive, the general fuel, and the mining lasers. And then we've got more components here, which you have easy access to. We've got a ladder, which leads down into the bottom mining bottom mining cab. You know what I mean? I just said front bottom. That's probably not. And then we've got the top cab, which is for the pilot and co-pilot. So let's get into the pilot. Oh no, I don't want to spoil the quantum drive. Do you like the fact I can do that over the chair though? That's pretty slick. And we're in a dust storm as well at the moment. Let's have a... Well, that's not the best for showing off the Argo. I do have some other footage of actually of me going around it, so I can put that in instead of here. So you can see me going around it without the dust storm. Damn you, Hurston! The Argo, I think it looks absolutely beautiful. That sunrise on Hurston. Oh! Oh! That was not intended. I just parked here. I went, this will be a good place to show the mole off. It does look pretty slick. Yeah, so we've got the ability to drive the ship from there, and they've got a co-pilot station, which, I mean, will be useful in the future for scanning your materials and stuff down. I actually have a backpack because I was being sensible. Okay, so I wanted to do some mining myself. But let's have a quick look down here. So this is the other section of the bottom deck. And it's just directly into that front cab. The lead mining cab. And again, it does extend out, which you can sort of see in the dust storm. Damn you! It's got a good range of motion as well. But again, can't look up. It's like a dog. Dogs can't look up. Got a much larger, like, what was it, 270? Range though, rather than 180. Pretty cool. But yeah, I really like the idea of the mole. I think it's going to be a great ship to mess around with and mine with as a group. Let's jump out of the chair. Potentially not so much when you're in the dust storms of whatever planet you're on, or snowstorms. It's got good access. Oh, it's got some subsystem access down here as well. Okay, that's good to know. I thought all of its components were going to be easily accessible from the top. At the moment, I'm having to jump on the ladders to get up them, but that's slippery bars on the ladder. But yeah, I'm interested to know what you think of the Argo Mole. Should be going on sale, I would suspect, later today, or when 3.8 goes live, one or the other, or both. Not mutually exclusive. So yeah, tell me what you think. You going to be picking one up? Are you going to be getting one if they're cheap enough? Are you going to be earning any in-game? Are you getting a prospector because you don't want to do multi-crew mining? What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. We do have a ship giveaway each month for December. It's for a Carrack, the Mighty Explorer. You just have to comment on one of my videos during the month to be in for a chance of winning that. More details below. Also, if you're looking for a VPN or password manager, Nord have you covered. Shadow as well, they're an amazing way of having a gaming PC, sort of like super high spec, without the giant costs associated with that. You can have it as a subscription service and leverage the power of your internet to stream a gaming PC to you. Ooh, bam. With any of those, use the code BoredGamer to get a discount or follow the links below.